Live from 2 on your side. This is Channel 2 News Live at 5.
And thank you, Courtney. We begin tonight live at 5 with an update on a deadly rampage that killed 4 people, including 2 young children in Cheektowaga and in Buffalo. Well, tonight, we now know the name of the man killed in Buffalo's Black Rock neighborhood. Good evening. I'm Scott Levin. Mary Alice is off tonight. Police say 43-year-old Skiri Muthana of Lackawanna was shot while working at Arif's Deli on Grant Street Monday afternoon. Surveillance video shared with 2 on your side shows the moment someone walked in around the time of the shooting, then walked out just seconds later. 28-year-old Salah Mohammed is accused of killing Muthana shortly after allegedly killing his own wife and 2 kids in Cheektowaga. Mohammed is now facing 4 murder charges and is due back in court on Friday morning. We also have an update in the case against a man accused of killing his girlfriend on her front porch. Ricky Crouch will now go on trial 6 months later than originally planned. He's accused now of shooting and killing 44-year-old Amanda Thompson outside her home on South Ogden Street last July. His trial was supposed to begin this month, but has been pushed back to January 5th to give enough time for the new attorney that he requested to get up to speed. Crouch had been discharged from parole months before Thompson's killing, having served 23 years for a murder that he committed in the 90s. If convicted, Crouch could spend the rest of his life behind bars. Well, after the recent string of violence in the past several weeks, the mental health of law enforcement officers is back in the spotlight tonight, as those officers are often forced to cope with the tragedies that they see at crime scenes each and every day. Our Alyssa Clausell is in the newsroom tonight. She has that story. Alyssa.
Hey there, Scott. Well, Buffalo police leadership say preserving mental health within the police force is a constant effort, and it's one that has kept the force busy these past few weeks as officers grapple with the violence against fellow officers. A Buffalo police officer stabbed, another shot. A store clerk killed in broad daylight. In a matter of weeks, Buffalo police have responded to a series of violent incidents.
It's horrific. I mean, I was on my way to a briefing on an officer that was stabbed and had to be rerouted to ECMC for an officer that was shot.
John Davidson, president of the Buffalo Police Benevolent Association, says officers are finding themselves leaning on resources within the department.
The city and the PBA work together to create an officer wellness position. So we have Matthew Cross, who works in that position.
It's very hard to get somebody to take that first step to get help.
Matthew Cross is the first wellness coordinator for the Buffalo Police Department, a position created in 2023.
We have everything that you're not supposed to see as a human being in general, and I'm fortunate to be in the position where I can spend 40 hours plus a week trying to make sure our people are okay.
He says officers have struggled after the events of the past few weeks.
It's a miracle that we have made it through the last week. I'm so grateful for everybody that played their role. Our training, our experience saved lives last week, and it's tough.
Former Buffalo Police Commissioner Joe Gramaglia was in charge when Matt's position was created. He says it's vital for the well-being of officers.
When I started in 1994, and then nobody talked about that. The difference today is that it's more accepted to have those conversations and to accept those reach outs.
And more than reach outs, PBA President John Davidson says there is more that the department and the PBA can do, which will be on his mind as he looks towards contract negotiations that could happen in the next few weeks. On your side in the newsroom, Alyssa Clausell, Channel 2 News.
Thank you, Alyssa. And tonight, the Buffalo Police Department is calling one of their own an inspiration, days after he was released from the hospital. Take a look at these new pictures showing the moment when Officer Mark Hurst finally got to go home after he was shot while trying to handcuff a suspect last week. The incident unfolded on Sherman Street when 33-year-old Minhaj Siddiqui allegedly took out a concealed gun and shot her 6 times. Other officers fired back at Siddiqui, who was taken to the hospital to recover and later charged with attempted murder. Now Buffalo police are asking for support as Hurst continues to recover at home.